I'd like to talk to you today about masturbation. They say you should talk about what you know, and I'm a bit of an expert in this field. I'm about to give you lots of advice. Very good advice, so just let me warn you now that with great power comes great responsibility. Just bear that in mind. And don't go stealing that phrase either, alright? I'm very happy to have come up with such a phrase all by myself, and I don't want you guys watching my YouTube channel and then just stealing all of my clever phrases and all my advice. Alright, that's not what we're here for. So don't do that. Just don't steal at all. I feel I've known you long enough now, or at least some of you, to share my innermost thoughts on the most filthy of things. So number one's masturbation. Good start. I started masturbating when I was 10 or 11, and I think that's pretty young, but I don't know. I don't remember the exact date, sadly. It would be quite nice to have maybe a plaque on my living room wall so that we could show it to my grandma every time she comes around. My parents were very proud of me the day I told them. I've never told them. I went to the Lake District one week. I remember coming home on the Friday and walking in and saying, "Father, I am a masturbator." And he took me and he sat me down and he said, "Son, I'm very proud of you on this day, but let me give you some advice." So you see what's happening now is he's giving me advice, I'm passing it on to you, hopefully you'll pass it on to your children when they start masturbating, if they do. Nothing wrong if they don't. He sat me down and he gave me some advice, and that advice was, "Rory, always use protection." Now, I didn't know what he meant by that, but it turns out that he meant always wear gloves during masturbation. What I didn't quite grasp was that he meant medical gloves, and I went out and bought woolen ones. I had a rash for weeks, but boy did it keep my penis... Oh, cannot use the word penis at any point in this vlog. I'm going to just try and avoid using the word penis. They didn't half keep me warm though, I'll tell you that. If you're a bit cold down there, buy some gloves and just rub away. Oh, I should probably have taken the gloves off afterwards though, I suppose. Got a few weird looks at school the next day. Now, we had a boy in our year, the one who I'd imagine every school has, who, you know, thought he knew everything about sex, and we would just believe everything he told us because we had no one to tell him he was wrong, you know. Everything he said for us was the Bible. Not the Bible, no, I doubt the Bible would give us advice on masturbation. Now, he taught me a trick to make it feel like you're having sex, even if you're not, which at that stage I wasn't, because I'm having loads now. I can't fucking walk down the street without people just walking up to me and asking if I'll have sex with them, you know. It's really tiresome. Now, to get the feeling, he said you would need 3 things, only one of which I have, I'll warn you now. An empty toilet roll tube, one of. Cotton wool, plenty of. Now, I don't have any cotton wool, so today we'll be using one of my socks. Probably a better substitute, actually, thinking about it. And finally, though this wasn't his advice, a pair of gloves. I'm sure you can use your imaginations to work out what happened next. Essentially, you get the cotton wool and you stuff it in the toilet roll tube, and then you sort of just thrust away at it. If there are any males watching, don't try it, alright? Not at home, not anywhere, just don't try it. I better use this moment actually to apologise to my female viewers. If you're still watching at this point, well done firstly, but also stop now because it makes me feel so dirty. Bit weird really, isn't it? Anyway, it doesn't work, as I found out early in my infant years. And I also discovered that cotton wool is a very stubborn material, alright? It can stick to your parts for days, sometimes weeks even, in some cases. Not that I've ever tried it more than once. What? Billy Connolly tells us very wittily about the dare game that you can play during masturbation, where you call on your mother and you have to ejaculate before she enters your bedroom. A game I found to be far less funny when you're high. Hello, mother. I'm wanking. She wasn't very happy with me that day. My dad, on the other hand, again came and sat me down and said, "Son, listen, with weed comes great responsibility." My camera quality looks particularly bad today. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, sorry I haven't been uploading actual vlogs recently. You know, I've had lots of other things I've wanted to explore, such as me and my friends sitting in front of a camera drinking beer listening to Nutri Milk Hotel. That's a really good thing that you all want to watch. Sorry. I'm back to it now, talking about masturbation, so you can't complain. What else do you want to hear? I don't know. I don't know what you want to hear. Monkey, what's your view on masturbation? I don't really like masturbation. Oh, cool. That's a really interesting view. See ya soon at some point, I'd imagine.